Hello, my name is Haley Coutiller, and I will be covering Uniquely Yours. So it is a small business. Small businesses are considered the backbone of the U.S. economy. They can be defined by the revenue they generate or the number of employees that they have, or both of these. For this presentation, I will be covering a small business that is ran by a single person. As this is a single person doing all of this, it is a learning curve as they go, and therefore a lot of work still needs to be done in multiple areas. So only 48.9% of small businesses actually survive 5 or more years. Currently, there is approximately 19 million small businesses that are ran out of their home in the U.S. This business in particular mainly focuses on custom orders. There are several different options available, from t-shirts to soaps to candles to sublimation items, beaded items, and resin. Depending on what the customer orders, they will choose their design. If they are wanting something that is already an option, or they will send in ideals for a custom design to be made. If they are wanting something that is scent based, they can either choose from a list of pre-made scents, or they can choose from a list of scent options currently available, and they can make their own scent. So the products that are offered include, but are not limited to, t-shirts, sweatshirts, candles, wax melts, resin items, beaded items, sublimation items. For promoting the business, they mainly focus on the customization aspect that is available to the customers. The plan for this business, as it grows, it does need to invest in social media advertisement. This will help them continue to grow, not only with customers but in sales as well, so it doesn't see a plateau in either one of these areas. Pricing. This business bases their pricing off of the cost. So it is a cost plus strategy. This is done so that it is easier to give out quotes for custom items. They take the cost of the items and then add a standard markup, depending on which items they choose. Having the cost plus pricing strategy also allows for greater customer trust, as they know they're not overpaying for the product. It also reduces the risk of price wars, as the markup used is the standard markup, so most of the products are typically in the ballpark of everybody else's. Sometimes you'll see a little bit lower, other times it's a little bit higher. It just depends on what the other companies are doing and what their promotions currently are. The plan for this is to change some of the options to a more value-based pricing strategy, so it will end up becoming a mixture of the cost plus and then other items being a value based pricing. This is due to the current pricing strategy not working, and they might actually end up seeing more sales with a higher price. Higher price equals higher quality to most people. So the customers may end up seeing more of the value behind the product at the higher prices, using the value-based pricing instead of the cost-plus pricing. So currently this business is located in Sealy, Texas. It is near Houston. Shipping is offered across the US. Currently it is ran out of a home. As sales continue to grow and there is an increase of customers, they will need to look into finding a location that will allow for a storefront, along with a workspace in the back that is large enough to allow for all the operations and storage. The position strategy. So brand positioning is a long-term goal. It's not just about marketing. With brand positioning, it actually affects the perception of the business. It also affects everything from development to customer service. So how you position your business really needs to be looked at before you decide on a position strategy, because it does involve so many different rules of your business. The position strategy used is focusing on the difference between the businesses, both of theirs and the ones located in town, with a major focus on the uniqueness that is offered, as currently it is the only one that offers full customization on all products. As the business grows, they do need to focus on the unique value proposition. This will allow to highlight even more the unique features and benefits of the product to the customer. Marketing mix is as follows. The variety of options for custom orders may be overwhelming to some, but it is preferred by others, as customers are allowed to send in ideals for designs wanted or allowed to choose from designs ready to print. This also goes for the scent-based options. They can choose from pre-made scents that have already been tested, or they can choose to create their own scent. Pricing is done at a cost plus, so that quotes are easier to compute. This is so when a customer sends in a request for something, getting that customer a quote for something that isn't normally carried is easier to calculate and to give the customer a quicker response. Promoting is currently done through social medias and through vendor events. More content does need to be done, and investing into help on the content, whether that be a marketing firm or getting into touch with influencers, or whether it's calling a friend who does content and asking for help. And also needs to become more consistent. For the place, it is unlikely that they will need multiple locations across the US, but a physical store will be needed in the near future if the sales trajectory continues as it is. SWOT analysis. So the SWOT analysis is a framework to help businesses see what its competitive advantage is and to create a strategic plan based off of this. And so the strengths include customer service, normal sales level turnaround time, customizations, and shipping. Weaknesses are product pictures, not having help, and turnaround time during the busy season. This is also due to not having help. Opportunities would be paying for ads on social media to help with increased sales, scheduling posts on multiple social media platforms to help with content levels, expanding the outreach, product pictures to help with the website, and finding more wholesalers in order to keep the cost as low as possible. Threats do include more established businesses that are in the town that have physical buildings and employees, social media algorithms hiding content, and as it is a single person, getting sick and not being able to fulfill orders is a threat, since if they have to have surgery or something, orders will get delayed a lot. Depending on the customer, depends on how understanding they are of this. So as it currently stands, the business seems to have been more focused on product options, availability, and building that. So the business was more or less playing catch up, trying to keep up with the expansions that were happening as they were happening so rapidly that they were not able to focus on as much marketing as they should have. Now that you're not having the rapid expansion growth, marketing does need to become a priority. In the near future, they will need to start investing in marketing and making some changes if the company plans to continue and grow. The website does need to be updated, as currently there is too much going on. A lot of it needs to be removed, pictures need to be redone, and everything needs to be brought up to date with a layout that fits the current needs and makes it more user friendly. Right now it's not bad, but it does still need quite a bit of work. The next thing that needs to be worked on is a social media strategy. The target audience needs to be identified, and the appropriate social media channels need to be determined, along with what analysis will be used in order to determine its success rate. And then references.